Howdy math fans, test 17 lesson 4, grab your swords and let's go. Today we're going to identify equivalent expressions visually, solve problems with negative numbers, and identify translations. So let's start by identifying equivalent expressions visually. So here's a question that asks me which scale shows an equivalent expression to the one shown above. So if I look at this equation up above, I find out that L, the triangle, is equal to 3 circles. So I'm just going to look and see for each equation if it's the same. So if one triangle is 3 circles, 2 triangles should be 6 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not this guy. Okay, down here I have a triangle and 2 circles equals a triangle and 1 circle. Well, I don't even need to look at the question to know that's totally wrong, because how could that be possible? Obviously 2 circles is not the same as 1 circle. Okay, on B I have a triangle and 2 circles equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 circles. If I look up there, the triangle is 3 circles, and then that leaves 2 circles left over. So this one's looking pretty good. I'm just going to double check by going to D. D tells me that a triangle and a circle is equal to 2 circles. That's wrong, because a triangle by itself is equal to 3 circles. So the answer is B. B is the equivalent expression. So I know these guys look kind of complicated, but they're not. You just have to use your common sense. So why don't you go ahead and try that. Pause the video here and decide A, B, C, D, which expression shown is equivalent to the one on top. So let's take a look. We have that 2 triangles is 5 circles. So that means one triangle must equal 2.5 circles, because they would each get 2, and then they would have to share this one. So 2.5. So on A, right away tells me that one triangle is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 circles. Well, that can't be right. If 2 triangles are equal to 5 circles, how could one triangle be equal to 5 circles? I'm going to look down here on C. This has one triangle being equal to, looks like 10 circles. That can't be right. If 2 triangles are worth 5, one triangle won't be more than that. Let's look at B. B tells me that one triangle plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 circles is equal to 3 triangles. So the 2 triangles will cancel each other out. Let's get rid of those. And that leaves me 2 triangles and 5 circles, which is the same as what I have up there, which means this must be the right one. I'll just double check D. D has a triangle plus a circle is equal to 2 circles. Well, that would say that a triangle is equal to 1 circle, and I know that's not right. So the answer is B. Let's take a quick review of how to solve problems with negative numbers now. Rose is trying to find her friend the doctor. She starts on the 3rd floor and goes up 8 floors. She finds out he just left, so she goes down 12 floors to look for him there. When he isn't there either, she goes down 4 more floors to the basement. From there, Rose gets a message that he has gone back upstairs. Rose goes up 12 floors and finally finds the doctor. On what floor did she find the doctor? Now, in questions like this, part of what you need to know how to do is just get rid of the nonsense. So I don't really care about all the stuff about she's looking and he's not there and stuff like that. What I care about is she started on the 3rd floor, she went up 8, she goes down 12, she goes down 4, she goes up 12, and that's where she finds the doctor. So if you look, out of all that writing, I really only care about 20 words, if that. So let's start. She started on the 3rd floor, and she's going to go up 8. So if she goes up 8, that will take her to 11, because 3 plus 8 is 11. So next she's going to go down 12. So she was on 11 and she goes down 12. That's going to put her on floor -1, because 11 minus 12 is -1. Next up, she goes down 4 more. So if she was on -1 and she went down 4 more, now she will be on -5. From there, she gets a message that blah, 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 blah. She goes up 12 floors. So she starts on -5 and she goes up 12. That's going to put her on 7. And that is where she found the doctor. So she found the doctor on the 7th floor. And I've got a sentence, I'm done. So here's one for you to try. Peter is searching for his dog in a large mansion. He starts on the 2nd floor. Jean says she thinks she saw his dog upstairs. Peter goes up 8 floors to check. He finds Logan and Scott playing chess. They think they saw his dog outside, so Peter goes down 17 floors to look out a window. He doesn't see his dog, but Charles told him he thinks the dog is upstairs. Peter goes up 20 more floors and finds his dog. On what floor did Peter find his dog? So pause the video here and give that a shot, and when you come back I'll have the answer for you. So once again, I want to start by just figuring out what information I actually need. I don't care that he's searching for his dog in a large mansion. I do care that he starts on the second floor. That's important. I don't care about Jean, but I do care that he goes up 8. I don't care about chess. I don't care about outside. Down 17. That's important. I don't care about windows. I don't care about Charles. I do care about up 20, and that's where he found the dog. So that's the information that's important that I need. So let's do that. We started on the second floor, and then we went up 8. So if we started on 2 and we went up 8, that will put us on 10. Next, they went down 17. So if we're on 10 and we go down 17, 10 minus 17 will give me -7. So now we are on -7. Now we're going to go back upstairs. We're going to go up 20. -7 plus 20 is going to give me 13, and that's where we found the dog. So where was Peter's dog? Peter found his dog on the 13th floor. So 2 review questions for you today, and then another little activity. So number 1, draw 2 scales that would show equivalent expressions to the one below. And number 2, Steve is searching a large building for his keys. He starts on the 23rd floor and goes down 8 floors. No one has seen his keys, but they think Bruce might know where they are. Steve goes up 19 floors to find Bruce. Bruce thinks Steve left his keys downstairs in the game room. Steve goes down 15 floors to check the game room. They aren't there, but he thinks he remembers having them at supper time. Steve goes up 2 floors to the kitchen and finds his keys. On what floor were Steve's keys? Whew, lots of reading, but again, most of it's not important. So pause the video here, do the review, and then come back, please. And our last goal for today is to identify translations. And to do that, I have a Maths Mansion for you. So you're going to www.tinyurl.com/mathsmansion37. Have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow.